is December. Welcome back. It is Monday. As we're getting so close to the new year, and it is that time I see every year for the past I don't know how many years. We are once again on the precipice of the New Year's Eve resolution, where we resolve to start new habits, do new things, improve our lives, and overall up the quality of our existence, or we attempt to. If anybody's been following me for any number of years, they know that I strongly oppose New Year's resolutions because they're artificial. And why wait for tomorrow what you can do today? The old adage goes, that sounds like a problem for tomorrow me, not today me. Today me is going to do something else. Therein lies the problems with future date resolutions or to resolve a problem in the future. When the problem's here today, we want to put it off until the 1st, 31st, the 5th, the 10th, the 15th, February, March, and you look up and it's December again. And I know you gotta wait for X, Y, and Z to get it from Amazon. You gotta wait for, for the gyms to put up their membership at a certain cost. There's 1,000 excuses we'll put in front of ourselves to actually forego being uncomfortable, trying to do new things for ourselves and to improve our lives. And therein lies the trap that we all fall into every year. And we warn ourselves, we're like, this year will be different. This year will be different. And some people, a lot of people, will be saying that until they give up on whatever they were trying to do, unfortunately. The problem with the resolution is this. This is going to be a blanket statement, so it may not be true for everybody. But the big problem with the resolution is this. You have a very lofty goal in mind. And you haven't exactly done the groundwork to make it viable. And what I mean the groundwork for making it viable is you jump headfirst into this new thing, and it's so much at once that you get overwhelmed, you get frustrated, then you eventually give up. I think I talked about this previously, about priming yourself for certain activities. As I get older, I have to prime my knees and elbows and joints before I do anything in the basement to work out for. So you have to prime your ability to engage with these new activities to improve your life. So I know you want to get gung-ho on January 1st and to go in there and lift all the weights. You're going to sit behind your desk and write all your story. You're going to write a chapter a day for 30 days. You have a 30 chapter book done. And you're going to ruin yourself. And ultimately ruin your goals. If you want to start something, start today. Not tomorrow. Not the day after. Not the 1st. Not the 2nd. Well, I got to wait for my shoes to get here so I can start running. Start walking in your boots. Making yourself a little bit uncomfortable as we go, as we try new things, is what primes me personally for doing the things I want to do, the things I want to achieve, the things I want to accomplish. And that comes with time. If you see somebody that is super successful or super driven or super disciplined at what they do, they didn't say one day, I'm going to start doing this thing, and they just started doing it. That's not how anything works. That's not how most people work anyway. When I approach a new endeavor, I look at it, I do a little bit of study, I try it out for 5 minutes, open a program up, click all the buttons, do all the things, and then figure out what I did wrong, and I'm like, all right, come back to this tomorrow. And I do another 5 to 10 minutes. Not 4 or 5 hours. This is kind of how I have the ability to draw for 5 to 6 hours every day for the past 4 years. I started off doing it at 30, 40 minutes, hour, a day, a couple hours, a little bit in the morning, a little bit in the afternoon, a little bit when I got home from work. And eventually I was temperate enough to do it for 12 hours, which I stopped doing because it's not healthy. I don't recommend it. But your willpower to execute on these tasks has to be built up like a stamina meter in a video game. So when you begin to resolve something in your life, be prepared to take it slow. Doesn't mean stop, but engage with these ideas and this new skill, this new physical activity every day, a little bit at a time. This is going to help raise the calluses on your brain it's going to help grease the grooves of the wheels of motion to help you do it more and more and more. The more adept and more comfortable you get at something, the less you think about it. I spoke about this before. I don't rely on motivation at all. I got a video far ways back that says fuck motivation. For this reason. I'm not motivated to brush my teeth. I'm not motivated to take out the trash. I just brush my teeth and take out the trash because it's part of my daily routine. Or not the trash part, weekly routine. It's all part of my routine. Once you build these things into your routine, it's going to be very hard at first to do it. That's why you engage with them very slowly and very precautiously. It's very slowly. But you keep engaging with them. This is going to be the biggest breakthrough in bringing you from point A of where you're at to point B of where you want to be. And the only reason I know this is because I've started a ton of skills in the past and never got around to finishing them. Or I will get very, very intense in something and then never have it, have it fulfilled. The more and more I pick up skills, though, the more adept I become at learning and picking up those skills. So it's a compounding attitude, a compounding skill set. The ability to do new things outside of your comfort zone. The more and more you do it, the more adept you are at it. It's almost like a superpower, kind of like that. So, this is me helping you out before the first rolls around. Then, the 15th. And then you're looking at yourself in March, wondering what happened to your resolution. This is what happens. That starts today. Not the first. Not the day after Christmas. Not the day you have that Christmas meal. Even if it's just looking up the things that you want to do and engaging with people in that space, you're already making active steps towards reaching that goal or being in tune with that routine. So, eventually I'll get around to making those game dev vlogs. But I believe this is a more important topic. I think I might do a second video a month or a week talking about my projects, my personal projects. With that, we're coming up on the end of the year. I want to thank you guys again for an amazing year. Not just on YouTube, but I think we're up to like 1,000 subs on YouTube or whatever. But we were able to give away, over a dozen tablets this year. Again, thank you so much. You guys make this work. And you guys are another reason I have the ability to make all these things happen. So, hopefully this will help you, move past that pain point. But until next time, sorry about the coffee. Pick up your Conquer roast, kingscoast.com. Put in code Conquer for 10% off. And my roast is pretty goddamn good, y'all. I'm just saying. All right, enough shilling my products. I'll see you guys next week. Oh, the hoodies are about sold out, so only got 4 or 5 left, so you can jump on those. By the time you see this video, they may be gone, or they may not be. We'll see. But keep fighting a good fight. And that starts today. Not the first.